Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a little show X. Let's meet our cast. Come on, everybody. Wow, look who it is. Wow. Wow, everyone's here. Everyone's here. Oh, how fun. Oh, how fun. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, either live now, 8 p.m. CST on Monday, thank you. If you're watching later, thank you as well. We were just talking about the movie that Eric got to watch when he first got to stay up until midnight.
Ooh.
Does anybody else have any memories of being allowed to stay up late for we got started talking about it because we talked about when your bedtime switches. Like I distinctly remember my parents saying, "You can stay up until 9 p.m."
My parents gave up, and they were like, "Do it." So like Johnny Carson's voice is like, along with my dad's voice, like, you want me to like feel everything, just like. Yeah, and then like some Friday night videos.
Ooh. I remember being able to stay up late enough for Three's Company episodes in syndication.
Yep.
And I would watch them. And then I would always it was like my body totally timed out to like fall asleep at 10:30 because I would watch the whole Three's Company episode. And then oh no, I'm blanking out what it was, but I can still think of the theme music of the next show, but that is when I would fall asleep. It was like a cop show of some kind that I can't remember
Barney
the name
Miller?
of, and it had a very twangy like bow bow.
Barney Miller.
And I was like,
Barney Miller.
maybe it was, but that's like my recollection. Yeah, I think
Quincy
that was
Jones
it.
wrote that theme.
Oh,
Who
Or was
did?
it Night Court? It could have been Night Court.
but it was a real gritty beginning, like opening credit sequence. So it wasn't Night Court. Yeah. And that was my memory of being able to stay up later. Like
I was
finally
thinking
at
maybe it was Hill Street Blues, but maybe that wasn't on yet.
maybe I gotta go do some Googling. And I don't
Hill
know
Street
what it
Blues
was in Wisconsin in the
had that
90s.
piano.
Yeah.
I would practice doing my turnaround, like Hill Street Blues credits, because that's how actors are.
That is how we are.
Yes, Jen. Yes, Jill. Yes, Rita.
Thank you. Is that what it is?
Into
Like
this.
when
Go
their
Molly,
names
go
were
Molly.
coming?
Yeah. I like confusion on the turn for sure.
What are
What
you
am I doing here?
Yeah.
Is there a camera?
My mom is the queen of that. Like, if you call her name at Christmas time, she assumes that you have a camera. So she, yes, with a casserole dish.
All of my memories of my mother, like when my mother passes on, a terrible day, but all of us will be looking through albums and all the pictures of her will be this. My mom has never in her entire existence turned to smile at a camera. Like even like the newborn baby shots, she's like holding. It is ridiculous. We're like, Mother, none of your grandchildren like will recognize. Like we have no memories of you except for your hands and some angry face you can sort of see behind it. So I have none of these.
My mother, in pictures, I know she's either watching right now, so I'm gonna get a text, or she's gonna tune in tomorrow and then send me a note. Hey Judy. All of her pictures of history, we just go through and talk about the polygon shape of the hair. Like, is this a triangle? This is a hexagon. This is the year of the. Yep. It's. I know that I don't have them on my phone, but I want to have them so I can say this is my favorite. The exclamation point was my favorite. The Q-tip. I guess it's not a polygon. I don't want my 9-year-old to wake up and bust me. Exactly,
Yes.
Jill. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, hello. Greetings. Oh,
Oh, Judy, what a
oh.
style.
I do want to see Rita and Jill being me and my mom, please.
I do too. That's funny you should say
Okay.
that.
I don't know your mom, but I'll try. Oh, hi.
Hey, hi.
Come in and take your coat off.
Yes, okay.
Take your coat off.
Did you get a haircut?
I did.
Mom? Okay.
I did.
Out of curiosity, just
Yeah. Here's what happened. Here's what
what did you
happened.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was reading Fine Home Building. Do you know that magazine?
The one for houses? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And somebody had a beautiful, beautiful chifforobe, and I was like, yes. And I cut it out and I brought it into Darla, and Darla cut the chifforobe shape. Can you? Okay, I'll put it like this. Now you can see where the drawers would.
Oh,
Like I put the barrettes to indicate drawers.
yeah. Judy, I love that you one said chifforobe. I would say points there for sure. But I'm if there are any like rounder, more natural human shapes that we could give to Darla to fix that.
Well, I didn't see any in Fine Home Building.
Yeah.
I suppose there's some nice bushes
Yeah.
on the.
I'm just thinking, do you remember how long it took you to grow out the two Malm
Yeah.
bookshelves that you went in with, the IKEA Malm?
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's it. That's it right there. Thank you for that.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
some old-timey hairstyles where people used to put actual bird nests in their wig. Like Molly, haven't we seen like pictures of those high French Revolution wigs, and there's like a
Oh,
real
yeah.
bird, not a nest, like a bird cage incorporated.
Yeah, you can. No idea why starving people wanted to kill those.
Like, did they put a bird in it? Or
Yeah,
Like a real cage
Oh
with
my
a
God, I
real
need to look
bird.
this up.
Yeah, like French Revolution era, really tall wigs with a bird inside.
on
Kids
the street,
gnawing at the
people were
opera.
starving.
Yeah. But there's a bird in your hair
Yeah,
in a fancy way.
yeah, like on purpose.
Yeah.
Not in a
Not
bad
just-
way.
Pigeons
Not a
stuck to
bad
it.
like walking through the parkway, but like an intentional bird.
Yeah, intentional bird. Not like an accidental bat.
No, intentional.
I think frat guys just stole that and moved it to the shoulder instead of the hair.
Oh.
I
do you
sure
get it?
would love to watch Jen and Kessler do a scene where one of them is the haberdasher who first invented the birdcage wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for something simple, really.
Sure.
It's loud out there, isn't it? A lot of people on the streets these days.
Yes, they're all well, they're curious, as were you, which is probably how you ended up in here. Would you like to try this? It's a fruit bowl.
Oh, well, sure. Oh.
Oh, not for eating, not for eating.
Oh, no,
Put it
sorry.
on
Let me
your
put
head.
it back. Let me put it back. Okay.
On your head, on your head.
On my head.
Yeah.
The fruit goes on my.
We're gonna wrap it up in tulle. No, not that.
Oh, okay.
Thank
you. Your reputation.
I've got this deer. Could we put this deer on your head?
Yes, of course.
Just bend down. There you go.
Oh no, it's legs don't.
Okay. We'll put a ribbon around it.
Okay, all right.
Nope. Better yet.
No.
Just
Oh yes, of course.
could you put this Lego boat on your head?
Okay, yes, a Lego boat. All right. Oh god.
Yes, and smush them together.
I will smush them together. You are the genius here. I'm
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
my husband works in the Maritime Museum.
As a matter of fact, let me take those things back.
Oh,
Let me
yes, yes,
have-
yes,
give me
yes.
this back. Yes. Hold on now. These traditionally go right on
Oh.
your feet, but I'd like to try this one on your head.
No, I think
Could
you
we
should.
just-
All right, there we go. Let me just
Yeah.
try and put it in the hair.
Yes.
That's a,
Yes. Just could you rat that hair a bit?
oh, of course
Just
I can.
rat it up a bit.
Yes, yes, of course. That's a great idea.
Yes.
God, your workshop is a wonder. It's filled with so many things. It's,
No, that's not right either. It's not right.
maybe it's me. Probably me. I'm probably just. Please, is there anything I can do?
Get a bird cage. Get a bird cage and put it on your head and tell them I made you do it. They're gonna run me out of this town.
I'll find a bird cage. My husband, he'll probably leave me. He hates birds. He hates everything that might look like a bird.
Everybody hates birds. Everybody hates bird cages. The things that keep them and the things that go in them. Yes. But they'll love me for it. Do it. Come back when it's done.
I'm gone. Be safe. I think that was the wall. Well,
Go.
Yay.
Yes, round up.
It's a
Oh,
shoe.
boy.
It's a shoe.
Yes.
Oh,
It's much more
that's-
egg-like than I thought.
And
I said
it's-
haberdasher, but I knew there had to be a better word, and I was like, "Is it
What is
milliner?"
it?
No, that's also a hat.
Milliner is the hat maker, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so I looked it up online because that's the nice thing about not being on stage. I
Yeah,
guess
right.
You can Google mid-show, and I found it's called parakeer, and the only way I could find to pronounce it was in the voice of the late Stephen Hawking. Is like the only thing is like on YouTube. It here.
Paragear.
Paragear.
Yeah. That's a fancy hat maker.
A wig
A
maker?
wig maker is
Wig
a
maker.
parakeer.
Parakeer.
Stop it.
Parakeer.
Stop it. Sorry.
He can't be stopped.
Parakeer.
You've activated Stephen Hawking in your phone and now he can't be stopped.
I remember back in the 90s, like
Parakeer.
parking somewhere downtown Chicago, like probably close to like the aquarium or something, and they had those automatic pay for your parking machines, and the instructions were in that voice, and it just probably having just come from like Museum of Science and Industry or something, I was already in a sciencey mood, and it was like, wow, this is the smartest parking ramp.
They hired Stephen Hawking to do their record.
Yeah.
They spared no expense.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like it's a real missed opportunity that they don't have someone with a strong Minnesota accent doing the tram recordings at the airport?
Oh, they've got that weird Cylon sounding British woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be so cute. Because, like, I think it's the Houston or the Dallas airport where, like, a little on the tram, it goes burr, dur, dur, and then someone says it, like, in a really cute way. They're like,
Oh.
coming up to Terminal 8.
I was a bit.
I would love
Oh,
to see
gate 7.
I would love to see a scene of Eric and Molly recording different voices for different trams around the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
All right. We got 12 terminals. 12 terminals in this airport.
Do you have any idea what North Carolina sounds like? I've never been.
I just a southern with a twist, I think.
Wasn't Mayberry in North Carolina? From the Eddie
But do you
Griffith Show?
think they really went that hard on the accents in the 50s?
Because I can do Don Knotts. I mean,
Absolutely do Don Knotts.
all right.
I'm asking you to do Don Knotts. All right. So the first one, we've got both a Starbucks and a Newport News. So make sure to mention those. Newport News,
okay.
the
All right.
stand, yeah.
At Terminal 1, we got Starbucks and Newport News. That was, I don't know. It sounded like I injured myself there.
No,
Newport
it sounded
News.
good. I just
Newport-
emphasize.
And I got Newport News. I'm sorry, I'm losing it.
No, you're good. You're good. This is number one. It's perfect. Number
Oh,
two,
thank
just mention the terminal a little more. I mean, it's the terminal that's the star.
Okay.
And if people want to buy a coffee or
Sure.
cigar aficionado, they're set.
Oh. I read The Economist in airports because I think it makes me look smart. You walk around with Economist. That's neither here nor there. I know we're paying for the studio time.
So just give one more go for terminal 1.
Well, Thelma Lou and I are gonna go get a cigar aficionado, and then we're gonna go get Starbucks in Terminal 2. I am not doing this right. I am not doing this right.
You can
Thelma,
all right.
I
You
have
can
not
get
seen.
it's an approximation, though. We can fix everything in post. I don't.
Oh, fantastic!
I thought you were. I mean, this is standard acting stuff. Like
Yeah, Don
actors
Knotts impersonations.
are most. Yeah, they're mostly computers and Don Knotts impersonations. We'll move on to Terminal 2. Terminal 2 has the North Carolina bar originally named.
The North Carolina
North Carolina bar.
Does it
And
have, like,
and the
North
bathrooms.
Carolina? Oh, and bathrooms.
And bathrooms. The bathrooms.
Okay. All right. Well, if you need to go to the toilet, you might want to go off here. Now I sound like Fred Gwynn in Pet Sematary. Now it's like, oh, if you want to go to the Christ on his throne. No, did you ever see Pet Sematary?
I haven't.
You haven't seen? It's got Harry Hamlin, and I
Mhm.
think that woman who was on Star Trek for a minute. You know who I'm talking about?
We're never gonna get through this record sesh.
I'm sorry. It's just so good to see you.
I know it's good to see you too. I'm glad.
Yay.
I've not seen Pet Sematary. Oh, I did see like the original Frankenweenie for the first time, which has like
Has there been a remake?
what's that?
Has there been a remake? You're like, I saw the original
There
Frankenweenie.
has been. They made it into a full-length movie, but it was originally like a 20-minute, 15-minute short movie with Daniel Stern as the father, and who's the lady from
Spuds
the
McKenzie as the dog.
Spuds McKenzie.
is the
That's who I thought the dog was. I can remember the VHS cover.
but the
Spuds
whole
McKenzie.
the 15 minutes 20 minutes is great, but the like the neighbor who gets fucked over is like the best. She's like, can you believe what she's going on? There's a
Gilbert
dog.
Gottfried?
Oh, it sounds like Gilbert Gottfried, yeah, but she doesn't have any other acting credits, really.
It's
She
weird.
like blows it away in Frankenweenie. It's great.
If you're gonna go out strong, you
Go on
want it to
Frankenweenie.
be on Frankenweenie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, one and done
be-
for sure.
To be your film credit. Yeah.
I mean, after that, you're going to be stereotyped, right? You're just going to be
Mhm.
cast as a screaming neighbor in every
Yeah.
piece you do.
It's not art anymore. It's just what you.
Mhm.
It's just a paycheck at that point.
I didn't realize there was more than one Frankenweenie.
Well, they put a subplots in, and they don't get to the death of the dog as quickly.
I only remember the blazing blue cover with the pink writing and the dog that I thought was Spuds McKenzie.
Right? Yeah. It
Spuds
looks.
McKenzie.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
I
I
also
think
have never
it's
seen
all
it.
Disney
so.
Plus. Disney Plus. You can watch
Wait a
everything
second.
except those things.
Jill, have you seen it, or is Eric the
I-
only one? And we're all talking about this thing that
Not
we've
seen
never.
it. It made me,
Perfect.
I thought for a minute, Molly, maybe we watched this movie together. Baxter, the dog that can talk.
That fucking bleak German movie that the cover
You were
made
like,
it look like.
Oh,
like
it's going to be
Peter
like
can talk.
Frankenweenie.
Yeah. But no,
But
it
And
was
what
like,
was it?
it was like a German movie about a pit bull who I think kills people, but he does like, you get to hear his internal monologue. It's like German.
And like, yeah, it's German, set in an unfortunate time frame in German history.
Oh
World War
my.
Which one?
It's yeah, and I've never in my life had such a misdirect where I thought the movie was gonna be like Frankenweenie Milo and Otis fun romp. I thought it was gonna be like Air Bud. No, no, it was
No,
bleak.
it's not.
It was
Oh.
yeah, just like a miserable viewing. And I think we watched the whole thing, and
I
that
think
had to be
so.
20 years ago, and I still vividly remembered not the
Amazing.
movie, but the feeling
Yeah.
of, oh, this is snot.
That's not it. I had a similar feeling when I went to see Boogie Nights with my mom in high school. And I
Oh.
didn't like I worked
Oh.
at a movie theater, so I didn't always like pay attention. Like I could just go to movies, and I didn't really pay attention to what that movie was or what it was about. And then I went with my mom, and I just like that face you made, everything you said, Jill. I just remember being like,
Yeah.
just sinking and just be like, I've made a terrible mistake. It's not what
And
I
then
thought
you're
this
just
movie was.
there. Then you're just at the movie. My whole family went to see My Own Private Idaho, which is
Oh,
an independent film about a gay coming of age.
mm-hmm.
My
River
father,
Phoenix.
yeah,
Or
my
Keanu.
father did not speak for several hours. Like we drove home, parked, went inside. He just like ate dinner and did not say, could not find any words. And my stepmother loved it. I loved it. My brothers loved it. But my dad could not. We've still to this day never spoken of that film.
Maybe when you give him a haircut, you can talk to him about it. I know he wants to
Finally,
have you give him a
nah,
haircut.
he's still really kind of a clam. Whenever you say anything difficult, like he just moved here to Minneapolis, and every time we go anywhere near George Floyd Square, I'm like, oh, there's George Floyd Square over there. No words, silent. Of course, he's also having some hearing problems, so sometimes he just doesn't say anything.
It's a good excuse.
Yeah,
I think he hears that.
yeah.
I don't
no
know him,
worries.
but I think he knows.
Yeah. Oh, you will, man. We're gonna have so many hangouts with my dad.
Maskless hangouts. with your
Yeah.
dad.
It's gonna be great. Today we went to
time.
PC Doodle to get his computer fixed, and he loved it.
Is
Is
that
that place on Glendale?
Not
No.
anymore. It's
Or
on
Hennepin?
it's on Minnehaha.
Oh, like around that antique like strip.
I don't
Kinda.
know.
It's like 36th, maybe. It used to be on 27th and
the
Hennepin.
Most
Yeah.
Good
excited
theater.
anybody has
Right
ever
here.
been about PC Doodle, except for Jill's dad.
I've been to PC Doodle.
Right.
Okay, we got 3 excited people.
I'm
It's
excited
great.
that there is a place
Doodle.
called
There's
PC Doodle.
sponsorship opportunity.
Is their last name Doodle? Why did they name it Doodle?
We should go to the naming session of
The name sesh?
Yep. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, well, we gotta get it by the end of the day. Get in here,
Yeah.
There you are.
Okay, sorry.
I
just
we got
wanted to
1
take some time to
hour.
think.
Got 1 hour. We got one project left to name, and it's this computer repair store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it for
Okay.
like what kind of computer?
Just PCs. Just
Okay,
PCs. Just no
What if we
Macintoshes.
called it hot rods? What if I just hot rods?
Hot rods.
Hot
Hot rods, because there's sticks.
Ram, hot ram.
Hot ram. That's a good.
Hot ram. See,
Could
that's
do it.
a
Hot
computer
ram.
term.
Hot ram.
Mitzi,
Hot.
be quiet. Mitzi, be quiet. I'm on a business meeting. Sorry, guys. My poodle's going crazy.
Still have that?
Mitzi! Shh, shh, shh.
Call it the chips are up instead of the chips are down. Chips are up, like computer chips.
Chips are up.
Chips are up.
Hot
Chips
ram.
are the letter R.
I don't get it.
Hot ram your rod.
The rom.
Yeah.
That's too many words for a store, right?
But save that. Save that for a different project.
Okay.
Computers got
Write it
motherboards.
down.
What can we do with motherboard?
Hard drive.
Mitzi! Shut up! Mitzi, be quiet! No!
Sorry about your dog. What kind of dog was it again?
It's a poodle, and she just will not Shut up.
What if we call it compoodles?
Poodle?
Compoodle.
Compoodles?
Compoodle. Yeah,
Would
the
that
dog could be
make
the
sense?
mascot. Compoodle.
Can we remember kombucha though for when we eventually get that kombucha?
Oh, yeah.
Good point. We don't want to use it up. What about something that sounds like compoodle? Hot rods.
Rampoodle.
Rampoodle.
You guys aren't into hot rods. Rampoodle? Ram
Hot poodle.
hot poodle.
Save that for a different project.
All right.
Yep.
I'll write it
You
down.
gotta put a pin in that one.
Yeah. Mitzi, get up! Mitzi, get away from my PC!
I want something that makes people understand that there's computers, but I also want it should be fun, right? It should be fun.
Oh yeah, like
Like
kites.
an unexpected name. Yeah.
Computer kites. Kite City.
Yeah, kites are fun.
Kites are fun.
Machine checkers. Machine checkers.
These are fun.
I'm just thinking of what a computer is and then something that's fun. What if we start that line of thinking?
Uh-huh.
Machine checkers. That might think they can go and play checkers against a machine though, so we probably won't
What if
save that.
I made a small
Logo.
what is that?
Drawing.
A quick drawing?
It is. It's a
Could
quick
try
drawing of a
sketch.
computer.
A little sketcheroo?
Sketch. Ooh, sketcher. What if we called it computer sketcheroo? That's
Computer
cute.
sketcheroo.
Fun.
That's very fun.
Sketcheroo.
Everybody likes drawing. Computer
Yeah.
sketcheroo.
And then you add "aroo" to anything, which makes it inherently more fun when to say it and
Oh,
go
yeah.
to it.
Like here's
Computer
your
sketcheroo.
here's your billaroo.
I kind of wanted to fit on one line. I wanted to fit on one line. What's
That's
shorter
smart. That's smart.
than computer? Like, what's shorter
Um,
than computer?
Unit.
Well, personal
Unit.
computer.
Unit.
Unit sketcheroo.
Unit sketcheroo. That sounds. Save that for a different project.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
It's good.
What? Okay, something shorter than computer.
Well, it's like not all computers are IBMs, but like IBM. We just
IBM
use a
sketcheroo?
corporate name.
IBM
think,
sketcheroo.
probably
IBM
can't.
sketcheroo.
IBM.
You know what my sister's kid calls a poop? A
What?
BM.
A BM.
What?
That's funny.
It's funny. So IBM.
Oh, just call it
IBM.
a C.
A C.
C
C
C
sketcheroo.
sketcheroo. C for computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like but a big C. Like big
Yeah.
C sketcheroo.
Do we do like big C sketcher poo to take it back to the BM thing so then people know we service IBMs? Like, will they think of that joke? Will they think of that joke to round it back? Or is that asking a lot?
No, I like the poo part.
Maybe keep that in for fun because it's fun and funny.
And it goes back
No.
to poodle.
Guys, I got your
Yeah.
sandwiches. I don't know if you're still meeting. I know it's private.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
thank
a
you.
cute little drawing. That's a cute
like
little
this?
doodle. Yeah.
What did you
Oh, doodle, yeah.
Doodle.
Doodle.
Okay, guys. Good luck with your PC project.
Thanks, Zach.
Doodle. It is. It's a doodle when you make a little drawing like this.
That is a doodle, and that is fun to say.
Who
Doodle.
was that intern? 'Cause she's a genius.
What?
Who was that intern? I've never seen her before. What's her
That's
name?
my daughter.
That's your daughter?
Yeah.
She's a genius.
I don't know
What are
about
you-
that.
Think about she
She's
said
brought
these
sandwiches. She brought sandwiches. I don't know.
words, the way she said it. She's called it. She was straight to the point. Is that a doodle? That's a doodle. And we're all like, oh yeah, that's a doodle.
So I gave her that book.
Yeah.
She lacked confidence, so I gave her a book called How to Make Friends and Influence People. So she's been reading that.
Did it? We could call the. Are you saying like call the place Sandwich Shop, like in honor of?
You know what? Save that for a different project. Save that
Okay.
for a different project.
Okay.
Your daughter said PC project.
PC project.
PC project.
PC
And I
project.
like how she talked about your sketch.
Yeah, PC
Doodle.
project. Doodle. Sketcheroo. PC-aroo.
I just think we
PC
should give up. I don't think we're gonna.
I don't know
Just
if
give
there's
them
a
their money
name
back.
for it. I
We
don't
should
know
give
that
them their
there's a
money back.
name for it.
You wanna
PC
just give up?
sandwiches.
Yeah.
PC sandwich, PC Roo, PC Roo, PC do PC
Huh?
Doodle. That doesn't make any sense.
No, that doesn't make a lick of
PC
sense.
Doodles, no.
No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
PC Doodles.
Oh my God.
Oh, they got there. They got there.
They have to
There-
just put
I
the
would have
sign
I
up
would have
because
watched another 15 minutes of it just to be
we would have gotten back
perfectly
to Hot
clear.
Rod.
Hot
Hot
Rod.
Rod
Hot
Ram.
Ram.
Save it for another project.
There's an
Yeah.
album from 1967 called "Kites Are Fun" by the Free Design, which is what I was thinking of when everyone said
Ah!
kites are fun. It's like
Kites are fun.
They are fun though.
True.
kites are fun.
Could you make a whole store around them?
Yeah. Kites are
Well,
fun.
it's not a kite store; it's a PC store.
Well, I'm talking about kites now, Eric.
Just call
I
it
want to know if you can make a whole
air traffic.
Oh, yep.
air
yep.
traffic. That's right. You're right. The answer is no.
Where do you buy kite?
Target.
Yeah.
That's your answer for everything.
I just got a
Sugar
Target.
kites. Sugar kites and underpants. Go to Target.
Wait, is
It's
sugar
weird
kites
they
a
didn't
thing,
use
or
that
are you saying
slogan.
sugar,
Sugar,
kites?
kites,
Sugar kites.
Or are sugar kites a thing I don't know about?
Sugar kite sounds magical.
Right.
So
does.
breakable though.
You put the sugar kites under your tongue. Let them dissolve.
Oh,
Allow for
Wait.
30 minutes.
You're thinking of a Molly. You're thinking of a sugar glider.
I
am not.
Is that's a flying squirrel? Is that what we're
Let us
talking about?
not speak
Okay.
of that.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, hold on,
Did you own
Rita.
a sugar glider at some point?
what's happening?
Yeah.
You
What?
did?
Yeah. I feel like some of you must know this story of
No.
my teenage
No.
years. I've known so many of you for so many years. You have to. So my brother owned a sugar glider
What?
in high school. He had a sugar glider, and his best friend Dan had a sugar glider. So there were two sugar gliders in the world at separate houses. My brother Andrew had one. And as I mentioned before, I worked in a movie theater. And so sometimes I would have to stay after the movie theater closed Thursday nights, and we would have to preview the reels for the new movies to make sure the film was okay. Very old. So then I would get home at like 3 in the morning or whatever. So it was one of those nights, got home very late. Everyone in the house is sleeping. I go up to my bedroom, and I didn't have a door on my room growing up. I just had a curtain, like a shower curtain kind of thing. And I'm standing, like I get into the doorway and I see like stuff. Some of you have to know, like stuff knocked off a shelf up in my bedroom. Like it was a high shelf and things were on the floor. And that's weird. Like, how does that get knocked off? Like trophy stuff. And at that moment, I like look up, and on that shelf is my brother Andrew's fucking sugar glider, which I am terrified of, which means it is out of its cage and now in my bedroom at 3 a.m. So I'm trying to be like very calm about it. So I go across the hall to my younger brother's room because my older Andrew was not home to claim his sugar glider. He was just gone. So I go to TJ's room and I was like, TJ, Andy's squirrel is in my room. You have to get it and get it back in the cage. So he's like boxer shorts, bleary-eyed, middle of the night, comes into my room to like get the sugar glider off the shelf. And I'm standing in this curtain doorway, still in my winter coat, everything, like just got home. And very long hair like this in high school. It was up in a ponytail. This is all gonna matter, I swear. And I'm standing in that doorway, and then I hear like a sound, and I fucking turn, and in the curtain loop, whatever that is Dan's other fucking sugar, which apparently had been staying at our house for the weekend, unbeknownst to any of us. So at that moment, I was like, there's another one. And it leaps into my luxurious ponytail and gets caught in my hair. And I'm running up and down the upstairs hallway, and TJ has meanwhile dropped the other sugar glider. Then it is running, and I'm screaming. I was like, there's two of them! There's two of them! And my mom sleeps downstairs, okay? So she wakes up in the middle of the night to her only daughter screaming, there's 2 of them. And then I'm screaming, get it off me, get him off me, because he's on my hair, and I'm slamming into walls screaming, get him off me. And my mom's just like, full panic, like fainting downstairs. So she hears that, but then she can hear TJ yelling, be quiet, they have sensitive ears. Anyway, eventually both were captured back into the enclosure, but may I never see a sugar glider again for the rest of my goddamn life. Oh my God.
That's so
Truly
good.
terrible. Truly
Rita,
terrible. What?
Rita, I would love if you would reenact the sugar glider's POV.
No!
If you wouldn't mind telling that same story as if you were the sugar glider. How would that be?
It'd be therapeutic, I think.
Yeah, talk
Maybe.
to a sugar
Yeah,
glider
yeah,
friend
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Up right now. Okay. I'm gonna go up on that shelf up there. I'm gonna go up
why?
on that. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff up there. There's a lot of tiny stuff up there that I want to just go and see. Okay. And I've never been in this
Okay.
room before. It's hella seemed off limits. So I'm gonna go up on that shelf.
But look, this curtain. Look at this curtain.
Yeah, that looks like a nice little tiny hammock for you to lay in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go up on the shelf. Hold on.
Okay, tell me what you see.
Okay.
You're so far away.
Okay.
What's up there?
Okay, there's one shiny gold thing. Let me see on the bottom. It says 3rd place. It says 3rd place.
I want to touch it.
Okay, what? I'm gonna just
Okay,
push
that's
it right
okay.
off. I'm gonna push it right off. Just push it off. Okay. Okay. There's a tiny book here, a tiny book with a little lock on it. There's a tiny
What
book.
does it smell like?
I don't know a lot. It smells like fear. If I'm honest, it smells like fear.
Yeah.
It says Maddie. I don't know how diary. I say, is that a word? Is that a word? There's a Butterfinger up here. There's a Butterfinger up here.
Bring it.
What?
Say that. Put it.
Okay, wait.
Shh.
Don't move. Don't move. Okay. Okay, listen. Don't move. Okay. Hey guys, be cool.
What is that?
Hey.
What is
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
TJ!
Okay, you gotta do
All
something.
right.
You gotta
I'm
do
just gonna stop them when they get back over here. I'm not gonna do something. They get back over here.
something. Should I stay?
It's-
Should I stay?
She said DJ. Who's DJ?
All right. Hey,
Okay.
little one.
That was
Hey, little one.
okay.
Little one, just jump on down. Just jump on down, little one.
Okay, those hands seem real nice. Okay.
Get in here.
Okay. This seems
Little
nicer than I
scratch under
thought
the
it'd be.
chin. Little scratch
It's
under the chin.
nicer than I thought it'd be.
Scratch under the chin. There we go. Okay. Got him down.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
No,
thank
we
you.
just
Okay.
got it's no problem. It's no problem at
Where
all.
are you
No
going?
problem at all.
Where are you going?
It's nice.
Hey, look at me. I'm right here, though. Hi. We could be friends.
Get away!
Are you? Are you? Oh, ow.
Get
Oh my God! It's doing a number. The hair's falling out.
Get it
I'm gonna go back up on that shelf. Okay.
I would watch this forever.
Yeah.
They couldn't have been so calm. They seem so much more murderous.
Oh, wow,
These are sugar
Rita,
glitters.
thank you. Thank you for that beautiful true life nature home tale of nature. That was beautiful.
Wow.
I can't believe none of us have ever heard that story after
No?
the
I
many
really
years of our
can't either because
many years of
it's a
our
real turning
friendship.
point in my yes.
Wow.
Oh, so scary.
Well, that brings us to the end of another little show X because it's just little. It's only a little show X.
A little bit.
A little. I want to also invite you this Saturday, the 30th. We're having our 10th anniversary of Huge Theater. Whoa, 10 years. 10 years. That's the lifespan of a sugar glider. I don't know. So please join us for that. It'll be on Facebook Live. Otherwise, if you're enjoying this programming, you can visit givehuge.com and make a donation to keep the theater open. Yay!